Hello commanders and welcome in Melliodas Gaming in part 11 of the Chinese Empire series. Today we continue our conquest of the Algerian kingdom. Of course this battle is still underway. We only took down his first stronghold of Birjand and now going to the second one, which is Isfahan. Isfahan is going to witness another battle because it has yet some land defenses, and I have to remind you guys that Algeria possesses level 6 main battle tanks, max level motorized infantries and level 6 air superiority fighters. His army is decent, but his lack of activity has gave us the advantage to take down his air force and have the upper hand to destroy all of his land armies. Of course, strike fighters versus motorized infantries and main battle tanks, they are lethal and very strong. Of course, against other land armies, we will be having the elite attack aircrafts. There are also some magnificent new elite units, but I am not using them in this series because I really wanted to give you the potential, the strength of the strike fighters. But we will try the elite attack aircrafts in the next series, and of course I will make a video, a tutorial about it, how to properly use that. But meanwhile, let's continue our strategy with China, as we are still with the level 6 motorized infantries. We have the max level attack submarines, and here we have the level 1 frigates. Looks like something is sneaking to the Indian Ocean from the Red Sea. I need to see what is this blue dot, what is this land naval radar. I need to see it here in the front of the city of Mogadishu. In the last episode I told you guys that I have the smell that Mogadishu still has some defenses or any land armies that can go from there to our lands. I sent this one attack submarine there, but luckily with the aggressive mode we engaged a corvette there in the gates of Mogadishu. I will take it down and later on I will send some armies to take that city. Here I'm still trying to figure out this blue dot belongs to who, this naval radar belongs to who. I need to get my frigates closer a little bit. I do not want to attack yet because I do not want to declare war on an unfortunate nation, because I already have a lot of wars going on now. Still my battle versus Pakistan is still not finished, and now against Algeria, etc. So I need to be patient before declaring war against other nations. And this is Algeria, 2 level 4 Algerian frigates going to our lands. Okay, I am lucky enough to see it. Of course I thought about closing the Red Sea here from this strait. I am already sending my stack of 5 attack submarines to that gateway to of course have a total isolation between the Mediterranean and the Indian Ocean. Now I landed the first strike. The 2 frigates, they are damaged. I'm going to retreat. I do not want to establish contact there until my attack submarines, they are going to be here. One strike from my attack submarines from the high seas, it is going to be deadly and lethal. Algiers is under bombardment. Our stack of 5 level 1 frigates is bombarding Algiers and Oran, and this is the stronghold of Isfahan. I landed a lot of airstrikes on that city, yet there are a stack of level 6 main battle tank and 4 motorized infantry still standing. That stack used to have 2 main battle tanks and 6 motorized infantries. A land stack of 10, which is deadly strong and have a high amount of hit points. But our strike fighters, they have been useful actually. Now I am focusing the fire of my stout artilleries on it, and I have a stack of 10 motorized infantries. Of course, a stack of 10 motorized infantries with the attack range is going to be also strong and lethal, and it's going to land good strikes from distance. Now that Isfahan has been liberated and fallen, let's proceed to the city of Tehran and straight to the Middle East. I need to be taken down these cities one by one with focused armies, a great density escorted with our airstrikes and stout artilleries, without mentioning the without forgetting about our mobile anti-air. They are going to provide for us the AA defense for now until our mobile SAM launches. They are going to be ready because in the last episode we started the research, and now they are ready. I'm starting to spam them in our level 3 army base cities. The 2 Algerian frigates has fallen successfully now. The Gulf of Aden is liberated and clear. I am going to close it with those attack submarines. I'm going to send this 1 motorized infantry to take down the city of Antalya, but I think that Antalya is a little bit far. But it is a priority to take it down because Antalya is an annexed city for Algeria. Taking it down is going to give us an airfield there, of course, an airport, and also I am going to take down 1 annexed city for Algeria. It is very important to take down the key cities of your enemy and of course corrupt all of his logistics. Let's have a look at the American coalition. Look at that. In Hawaii, he has a level 4 naval base, 2 level 2 naval bases in the East Coast. Well, seriously, here I genuinely think that the United States of America is going to have a very decent navy, especially if United States survive the first days of the game. Later on, with tremendous economy, etc., is going to build a decent navy. This is why I am focusing heavily on my attack submarines, because the good thing about attack submarines, they do not consume a lot of components, and when they are max level, of course, starting from the level 4, they stop consuming fuel from their daily upkeep, which is very good, and your fuel production is going to stay high despite you can spam large numbers of attack submarines. The daily upkeep of fuel is not going to be harmed, which is a good thing for the attack submarines, because you know the max level attack submarines, they start working on the nuclear power, nuclear energy, and not any more fuel. In the real life we are speaking, in the real life, the ballistic submarines that possessed by China or the United States of America or Russia, they do not work on fuel. Instead they work on nuclear firepower, which is the uranium, like in the nuclear power plants. Now, after I took down the defenses in the city of Algeria, I moved to Iran. He has a stack of motorized infantry, yet it is surrounded by my frigates and under the bombardment of my ships. This is a good thing to possess surface vessels because they are going to help you bombard coastal cities. Pakistan is still alive. He still has some land forces there in these two provinces. I'm going to take my time to send the motorized infantry to attack him from distance because his infantry, they are only level 4, so he does not have the range. So 1 motorized infantry from distance, it can stay attacking him for overnight and kill those stacks, because I do not want to spare any units, any air force or damage on those stacks. Okay, Isfahan, Tehran and all of the key cities in the Persian Peninsula has been fallen, and now we are going to start the conquest of the Middle East. The conquest of the Middle East is the most important one because the Middle East is in the center of the world there. It's going to be our gateway to Turkey and later on to Europe, and also it's going to be our gateway to land in Egypt and go to Africa. I have to mention that in Africa he has an ally, in Europe he has a lot of allies, mentioning Ukraine, Poland and Italy. Also in Africa he has Nigeria. It's not going to be easy. I have to mention that Italy was appeared to be one of our fans, our followers. I did not know from the beginning. Later on he is one of us, so we made a peace truce, a peace pact that Italy is not going to fight with his ally Algeria and is going to be neutral. Well, sometimes it's very good to be Melliodas because you are going to find a lot of friends and a lot of followers in the public games that sometimes they help me and push me forward to get my wins, and sometimes there are some followers that they want to beat me badly in the game. Sometimes when you see Melliodas in the game, I encountered it a lot of times, that people, they know me in the public games and they do everything in their power to take me down. I'm glad actually, because that gives a lot of pleasure for my games and a lot of intensity. Thank you guys for watching today's episode and see you in the next one.